Queen SHOOKS Montecito. Two shocking words at Platinum Jubilee destroy Harry's stealing crown plot. The Queen included two fascinating words in her Platinum Jubilee statement that have been largely overlooked and should have particular resonance for Prince Harry, a royal commentator has claimed. Royal columnist Daniela Elsa highlighted how the monarch signed her message to the nation, in which she pledged to continue to serve you with all my heart, as your servant. The royal commentator said the two fascinating words had been largely overlooked. However, Ms. Elsa insisted the sign-off carried with it a universe of meaning. She claimed the two words should have particular resonance for the Duke of Sussex, who is living in California with Meghan Markle after quitting royal duties. Writing for Australian media outlet Adelaide Now, Ms. Elsa said, however, it's an example that clearly Harry somehow missed despite having been born, raised and spent the first 35 years of his life as a member of the royal family. The royal commentator pointed to Harry recently opening up on how he had experienced burnout. Speaking during an event for mental health company BetterUp last Friday, the Duke said he was literally getting to the very end of everything that I had, any fuel or any steam in the engine, just like I was burning the candle at both ends. Ms. Elsa said, Harry, for some reason, seems to exist in some sort of vacuum where he seems to feel permanently justified in telling the world, ad nauseam, how hard he had it back in his palace days. It is impossible to ignore the accidental study in contrasts we have been presented with thanks to Harry and the Queen in only 36 hours or so, the nonagenarian still intent on duty and who sees her position as a privilege, and her persistently belly-aching grandson who seems intent on portraying his former life as one of abject drudgery. The Queen was in Sandringham for her Platinum Jubilee on Sunday. The day before, she attended her largest in-person public engagement since spending a night in hospital in the autumn. The monarch, carrying a walking stick, beamed as she welcomed members of the Sandringham community to her Norfolk home to celebrate her 70-year reign. Like many children, Prince Harry was a very mischievous little boy and loved playing pranks on his family. According to royal insiders, the Duke of Sussex would play tricks on the Queen, his grandmother, and was the only one who could fool her. Harry and big brother Prince William would join their nan for tea on Sunday afternoons at her Windsor Castle home during their time studying at Eton College, which was just around the corner. And while William would be happy to just make conversation with his grandmother, Harry had more mischievous ideas up his sleeve. Former royal butler Paul Burrell said that he'd seen Harry tricking the Queen with fake flies. Speaking to magazine, Paul said, I know the Queen very well and I know she's very fond of Harry. As William would sit and have tea with her after school, Harry would come and put plastic flies in the sugar bowl. It was hilarious. Harry was the only one who could trick his granny. And it seems Harry got his mischievous charisma from his mum Diana, who was known for her sense of humour. The head of state returned to Windsor Castle earlier on Monday, where she has spent much of the pandemic. Gun salutes were fired across the country to mark her 70 years on the throne. Events will be held over the coming year in honor of the Queen, who at the weekend renewed her 1947 pledge to the nation and Commonwealth that my life will always be devoted to your service. And sources have revealed she will attend a number of high-profile engagements next month. The Queen is due to make an appearance at a diplomatic reception at her Berkshire residence on March 2. Around 2 weeks later on March 14 she plans to step out for the annual Commonwealth service at Westminster Abbey. And on March 29 she is expected to attend a service of thanksgiving for Prince Philip, also at Westminster Abbey for Prince Philip.